This is Cincinnati Spotlight Intermission. I'm Stephen Baum. Improvising classical music can seem like magic. A pianist and professor at Ohio's Cedarville University is demystifying and promoting historic improvisation techniques through his authoritative book published by the Oxford University Press and a new digital release of his improvised performances. He hopes to restore this once central aspect of variety in concert life.
My name is John Mortensen. I'm a pianist, an improviser, and college professor. My thing, I guess, is historic improvisation, creating live music in concert in front of an audience that is not prepared in advance. It's like improvising in language. The better you know the language, the less you have to think about the mechanics. I hope neither of us has to think too much about adverbs. When you're just starting out, you really do have to think about rules and voice leading and things like that. And then as you go, you start to drop some of that consciousness and just think more about the sound that you want. You know, most people think of it as magic, and there's actually a history to that. Most classical musicians are taught to recite, but not to create. In the 18th century, improvisation was an important part of the skill set of any theater or church musician, and it was not really considered special or remarkable. Then, as the idea of a written, fixed repertoire came into being, improvisation disappeared from public performance, but as it was disappearing, this is when it took on the mystique of the miraculous. Interestingly, it's the jazz musicians actually understand pretty quickly what's going on with this kind of improvisation. The rules are different, but the philosophy is the same. The people who take a while to understand what's going on are actually the well-trained classical musicians. I've done a lot of traveling and teaching, both in US and overseas. Right now, I'm in the midst of a Fulbright Award. I taught for the National Conservatory of Latvia, and then for Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester, UK, and did a tour of Denmark. And then next year, we'll be spending a month at McGill University in Montreal to teach this. The recording is just some live concert things that I've recorded along the way in various places around the world. And my rule for this recording had to be live, had to be in front of an audience, and I just take whatever I got. And if it was okay and good enough, it went on the recording. So no editing, no second chances. Everything is just how it happened in real life.
Learn more about John Mortensen's writings and recordings at wguc.org/intermission.